Hello, I am Kat Woods. Welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a different kind of video. I have been going through my comments for the past couple of weeks, going through trying to answer as many as I possibly can within like the time range that I allow myself to go through and answer everyone's comments. If I sit there and answer everyone's comments, I will be on the phone for hours, and I can't do that. So for the more in-depth questions or questions that I feel others may have, I'm going to go ahead and just answer them in this video. Just smash them all together in here. So if you do have any questions for me, make sure to leave it in the comments below, and then I'll get to you as soon as I can. Typically, I'm pretty much try to stay on it, but sometimes when the videos get pushed back like months later, years later, YouTube won't put them in my like notifications, so I don't know if someone left a comment. I've never even seen it, so that's why I'm saying I do my best to answer you all. Okay, so the number one, not really number one, just one that's been most recent right now. You guys see this little it's, you can't really tell over here, but it is a little Bible. All right, this has been asked about a lot. They're like, what is that? And a lot of the times I will have what's in it sticking out of it. So I found this on Amazon. Let me just show you. Here, I'll show you the up close, the little detail work. Super, super adorable. Now I take this on the go with me, and I'll explain why here in a minute. It has like my handprints on it, so hold on a second. Let me wipe it off for you. I should have done that first. I literally didn't even like pay attention whether it was clean or not before I made this video. Okay, so it is a silver little Bible. Now you can get the print on the inside, so right here you can get it to where it's the angel. I love this. My mom used to have a picture of this when we were little, growing up. So typically we all know this picture. And you could also get Mary too. They have this beautiful little tech like designs, and then of course the cross. So, and the little gold pages. It's cute. It's literally it can fit in your hands. It's small. Again, on Amazon. The only thing you have to do is type in rosary and then just scroll through and find it. I did buy it. Ooh, I don't even remember. It's been months. It's literally been months since the first time you seen it there. That's like, that's around the time that I bought it. So it's been months. And every time when I go to share something off Amazon, it's sold out. So I can never go back and try to find the link for you guys. So hopefully you can find it. But just type in maybe rosary on the go, and maybe that can narrow it down. But in the inside, it literally has a little rosary. Look at that. So sometimes in my video, you'll see like half of the rosary out and hanging. I drape it over the little Bible that it holds. But I like this one because it's super, super light, you know, super thin. Like the beads are real small. It's very lightweight, so it won't add any more bulk into your, maybe you want to put it in your pocket. You can carry on in your pocket. You can even wear this one because it is so, so dainty. It's not as big as a full rosary, but it does have the full beads, just like a real rosary. So if you wanted to really pray the rosary, you could totally still use this. But that I got it for like literally on the go, so I can have something like another rosary with me on the go, and it is lightweight. My other one, it's bigger and it is heavier, so there is more of a bulk when it comes to it. I have this one in my little Ark of the Covenant up there. So you could tell the size difference. The beads are real smaller, so the weight it's a huge difference. And I don't ever want something to happen to this one, so that's why I just got this. And I think it was like $12, $13. So yeah, I could not beat that. So that's what that is. That has been asked quite a few times. What is the little book? And so that question is answered. It's a little rosary that I use, and I put it on. I take it with me. Whenever I want to take my rosary, I'll take it with me. And don't ask in the comments, are you Catholic? Do you pray the rosary? I do have a video explaining all that. I'll link it in the description if I can remember it, but it's in my testimony. That's all you have to look up, Kat's testimony, and it will pop up and you'll see it. So, that question has been answered. The next most recent question that I have been asked is in the Thompson Chain Reference Bible. This is one of them I have right here. I have told you all, and I have a video I'm explaining how to use your Thompson Chain Reference Bible. It's extremely important for you not to just open up the Bible and go to your favorite verse and then try to figure it out like that. Don't do that. Do not do that. You will confuse yourself, okay? I want you all to go to the very beginning. It is a little extra reading, but this is the only way that you're going to understand exactly what's going on and how to use the chain system, okay? Go through here, and I want you to read it. I want you to read how the method is, how it became like the actual chain system. How did this Bible form into what it is right now? It's important. It's important for you to know the real history of this Bible so you can better relate to it, better understand it. All right? So come to the first few pages and read them. Read. All right? Okay, so the question was, Kat, when I'm coming through my references, I'll come through here and I'll find my little chain. Let's see, let's come in closer. I'll go here and go to the number, all right? So these numbers will be found in the back of the Bible. So what you do, let me back you up. You come back through here and you find that number. Okay, this is not going to be the same number, you guys. I'm just flipping, giving examples. Okay, so we come back and there's the number. Now, if you see, they have an additional number. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, back down here is 2. So this isn't in order, okay? These second numbers that are in these little parentheses, it was the question. What are those numbers? So this is something else that you need to read before coming into the complete system, before even starting the actual chain system. Also, not only the beginning of the Bible, learning about the Bible, how we got it, you have to come back here, read the principles of how to study and best method of studying. Right here we have 1, 2, 3. So when you see that in parentheses 1, this is the topic. This is the method that they're using. If you've seen emphasis 5, this is the method that they're using. Okay? So this is what the additional numbers are through there. So another example, say we're going to come over here and we're going to look at self-indulgence, self-deniance. Okay? We're going to come through here and this is what we want. So that is a number 2 in the emphasis. Okay? This is our key number, but there's an additional 2. What was the number 2? I forget. And this is the method. All right? So that sorry. So that is that literally is just talking about the method that they're studying. Just an additional, literally an additional help. Okay? So I do hope that helped you out. Really just go through page by page whenever they start something new. Like right here, read the beginning. Read what they're talking about. These will be over the translations, how we got the translations. Just don't look at the pretty pictures. Not saying anyone's doing this. Please don't think that I'm accusing you of not doing and using the Bible the way it is. Sometimes we miss it because there's just so much information. Trust me, so much information. But take your time, go through and really explore your Thompson Chain Reference Bible, because there is just so much. Literally, there's no way. I still come to this Bible and I'm like, wait, that was in here? Okay, now that I know this is in here, this is analyzing the books. These are analyzing the books of the Bible. So I can come here if I want to know more about a certain book of the Bible and just stop everything that I'm doing and just read that one book of the Bible before going in and actually reading the actual scriptures itself. Or after. I mean, you can do whatever. There's no right and no wrong way when it comes to studying. They also have another way of studying. Right here. Look, check this out. So this isn't, look, they don't have it all together. That first one was right here. Okay, they just give you the principles of studying. Then they have methods of studying. Then they have all this different help in here. All right, which is a lot of stuff to go through. And then randomly you have verses to memorize. Then you have verse aids on like how to help you memorize verses, and then Bible markings. So someone not knowing this is in here, just flipping through the Bible, they'll never miss this, because they won't know it's there. So really take the time to find out what all is back here, because this page alone can easily be overlooked. It can stick together. Yeah. So take the time. If you're wanting to know, it's page 17, 13, and page 12. Okay? Many know about it, but I just wanted to let you know. Check in between sections, like when they split up different themes and stuff like that. Because a lot of the time they will give you a little outline about what you're about to go through, what section this is to read over. If you see like the pages have changed, just go through the beginning. Is this all the same? No, this isn't the same. So you see how they separate it? Just because it's all a bunch of helps, it doesn't mean that it's like smashed in and it's not organized. Just separate the subjects and figure out what it is. And then there's the maps. Okay, so I hope that helped answered about the Thompson chain. Let's see, another one that was real popular. Kat, what pins do you use? I do have a whole playlist over my pins, the pins that I use in my Bibles. You can see my growth because my pins changed so dramatically. At the beginning, I was using felt tip pins. I would use the Papermate flares. I loved these little guys. I mean, they were my favorite. But I was more into journaling, so I was trying to get, there it is. So they are a felt tip, like a marker. So they're really like a wet base. So it's coming into my premium Bibles. I would never use one of these pins in my premium Bibles. I'm not a real fan. I do use them for my planning and my journaling. The Pilot Frictions. I got mixed feelings about these. They are good, not in a Bible. Personally, not in a Bible, because it's too heavy. It's, at least I write too heavy. They don't really bleed through, but just like the thick marking. I like very thin nibs. I'm a thin nib girl. I don't like thick lines. No. I don't like thick lines. Thin lines. So if you don't like thin lines, you're not going to like the pins that I suggest, because that's what I like. That's what I use. I also hear this all the time, and I'm like, no, don't do it. What are you doing back there, baby Logan? He's in the little water bag. Okay. I hear, get the mild liners. They have a lot of different sets of mild liners. They have the thin ones. They have the pastel ones. I don't recommend these to anybody, because I've tried them out in almost every single one of my Bibles, And when I try out these, I never just go on the scriptures itself and underline it. Every single Bible that I write in, I have a tester page on the last page of my Bible. These never hold up. They make the page all wrinkly. Even I've been told, use the pastel ones, Kat. I have the pastel ones. I have tried the pastel. These are all of my mild liners, all of those. So I have every color that is created. And they still, they bleed through at the beginning and at the end of the text. They leave my page all wrinkly. It's a wet format. It is literally a marker. So for those of you that like that by all means, that's you. It's just not me. I don't recommend mild liners at all. They're more for journaling and for planning when they have the thick pages. So, those are my don'ts. Anything that has a wet base, I don't use them at all. The microns are another one that's extremely popular in the Bible community world. They just dry out for me way too fast. They're too much, and I know. I'd rather use what I found that works the best for me, and I can use them like for months. Like I'm talking 4 or 5 months, I can use the one single pen. For those of you that's been following me for a while, you know I use a lot, and I write a lot. So the Pentels, highly recommend Pentels, almost any Pentel really. Hi Logan, hi honey. Did you come to say hello to everybody's? Did you come to say hello? Oh, you love that pen too? So these are super, super amazing. The Pilot G Techs are another one that's super amazing. But the Sharpie Artist Pens, when I go to add any kind of light, the Sharpie Art Pens, the black tip. Oh, love it. Or black handle. They are amazing. They don't bleed through, never had any problems. And I also love the Sharpie highlighters. So those are my pens. So go check out my playlist. The next popular question. Kat, I am a new believer. What Bible would you recommend for someone that's a new believer, just coming into the Word, not really knowing what to get, but they really just want to dive in and be able to use it, okay? I'm not going to be saying, hey, go get a King James and go figure it out. That's not me. That's not how I personally could learn. So, the NLT, the NIV, the Christian Standard, the CSB, all great, great beginning translations. I highly recommend it. But the Life Application Study Bible, this comes in both NLT and NIV. You can get personal size, you can get large print, you can get the thumb index. They come in an array of options for you. But, and they also have a chronological Life Application Study Bible. So if you want the book of the Bible in chronological order, you can also get that one too. But for a beginner, this is what I recommend to you. Just one. There are a few others. I may just go ahead and make a video just on this alone, but I'm just showing you just for this video. They have the basics. They have the study notes down here that show you how to really apply the Word to your daily life. So that's why I highly recommend this one. The other quick popular question I'm going to go ahead and answer. Kat, I'm coming to my Bible. I am confused. How do I start it? Where do I go? How do I pick out something to read? Me personally, I always say, any beginner, start at the book of Psalms. Psalms, you can read the book of Psalms when you're happy, when you're unhappy, when you're sad. Any emotion that you're feeling, you will find a related verse in the book of Psalms. Okay? So start there. Keep coming with the questions. I answer them as soon as I see them. But yeah, leave them below. Make sure to check out the description box. I will leave a few popular playlist in there. I'll leave the Bible study series that I have. I'll leave that in the description box. But okay, remember, be a creative tool in our Father's art box. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.